Hi there, my name is Toby, and I'd like to invite you to join me for 9 minutes in this fun, easy and informal workout. And I call this Tai Chi Hula workout. So we're working with the hula hoop, but we're doing two things. One is we're trying to work our body structure. I'm trying to unify my whole body into a single unit, feel my whole bone structure work together. So I'm pumping from the legs, and I'm trying to create a rhythmic motion, a rhythmic spin through my spine to help pump this hula hoop. So again, it doesn't matter if you can do this or not. If you can't do this, just try along with me. You can put some music on, listen to the music at the same time and just copy. And if you're an expert in the hula hoop already, then concentrate on really trying to hold a very good posture as you do it. Try and stand nice and tall, a nice straight back, holding a neutral stance and pumping from the ground through your whole body structure up through the spine and create this rhythmic movement to make the hula hoop move around. Now, I'm not an expert in the hula hoop by any means. I don't do this practice that often, but I do love it. It's great fun to do, and what you're working on is a rhythm. So we're working on a snake style kung fu a lot in this channel, trying to create waves and ripples and through the body, but here now we've got to create a rhythmic wave, a rhythmic pulse through the body, and this rhythm is required to pulse the hula hoop. You need to get a rhythmic motion going on, and if you're a martial artist, this is like the speed bag in boxing. The speed bag in boxing is they're punching with a rhythm, and if you get the rhythm wrong, then it doesn't work. It's the same with the hula hoop. We're trying to find an internal power from the core, and you've got to get a rhythm in this internal power. I've got to pulse forward and backwards. You see, I'm pumping from the legs. I've got a forward stance and I'm pumping forward and backwards from the legs to make the hula hoop go round. And I'm trying to feel it through my whole body, the spine right up to the shoulders. And now you see I'm pulsing forward into a jab. So now, martial artists, you can see. So I'm trying to feel a whole body power pulsing from the back foot through the spine to pump out a front lead hand jab. But it's all about the rhythm. You've got to feel the whole body connect together and then pulse this rhythm from the ground through your body out to the hands. And the hula hoop is there to just help you get this rhythm. And now let's try individual limbs. So you can spin this around the hand. So most of you should be able to do this, but do be careful. You can hit yourself with a hula hoop. But again, what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to stand nice and tall, control my spine, control my shoulder and rib cage, get that nice posture, I'm in a forward stance, and then just pulse small circles through my arm, and it comes from the spine and the shoulder and the rib cage. So again, I'm trying to use my whole body to hold a good structure and then create little rhythmic movements in the limbs to do this. And you can see now I'm moving the hula hoop right up to my shoulder, and I've got to pump up and down, jump a little bit to create this rhythm through the shoulder itself, and I'm trying to rotate the shoulder. You see, treat this as a workout for your whole body. I'm working each limb, I'm working the spine, and I'm working a rhythmic movement. Breathe nice and easy, nice and smooth. Yeah, I lost the hula hoop there. Again, I'm no expert at the hula hoop. I just do this for fun. But my concern is not so much the hula hoop. My concern is whole body power, whole body structure, and now whole body rhythm. You've got to feel this rhythm. You've got to feel the flow. And you'll find the speed. You've got to find the right speed to do this. And the speed will depend on the size and the weight of the hula hoop, so you can experiment. Start off with a light one because it's not so dangerous. If you hit yourself, it won't hurt. And you can work up to a heavier hula hoop in time. The heavier it is, the more power and strength is required in your body. But remember, this is all about complete body control. I'm trying to link my whole body together into a single structure and then pump that structure. So I'm pumping from the ground through my body, through my spine to make the hula hoop go round. Now this is a bit harder, so some of you may or may not be able to do this, but I'm trying to hold a side kick position, so my leg is up in the air, and again I'm trying to feel the pulse through the leg to make the hula hoop go round. So play around. This is all good fun. And now if you can do this, you see, you're learning a very interesting thing in the side kick, or in all kicks. You see, I've got to pump from the other leg. It's the supporting leg is on the ground. That's the one that's got to pulse a little bit. I've got to pump a little bit from the supporting leg, and I've got to hold my hips up, hold my hips back. That helps to lift the leg up, and then feel this pulse from the supporting leg going into small circles into the extended leg and the hula hoop. You see, it's all about connecting your legs together, and this is the secret in kicking. You've got to use the supporting leg. The one on the ground has got to push into the ground. That goes up through the hips into the leg that is kicking out. And here I'm just trying to find a little small pulse to make my leg kick a little bit and get the hula hoop to go round. And if you look carefully, you can see a slight extension in the leg and a pulse from the supporting leg. The supporting leg is going up and down, and the other leg is going round and round, but also slightly forward and backwards. So you're experimenting with a body flow. This is all about body flow. But in this case, you have to get the flow right. You have to get the rhythm right. The rhythm has got to be right. Everything I've done up until now has been randomized. You can do any rhythm you like. It's an individual movement. Here you've got to get a rhythm because it has to continue. And if you can feel this rhythm, it's very important in feeling a body flow. And once you can understand rhythm in your body, then you can change the rhythm. So if you're in combat, you've got to feel a rhythm, but of course you've got to keep changing that rhythm. And the idea is to feel the opponent's rhythm. You feel the opponent's rhythm, and then you can interject. You can break their rhythm as you're fighting. And now back to the main hula hoop again, a wide stance, a forward wide stance or side stance. And again, you see I'm just trying to move around now, taking steps, trying sideways on, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, different movements, different positions, trying to keep the rhythm going. You see, it's all about the rhythm. It means you've got to time your feet. You've got to step with the rhythm. And again, this relates directly to martial arts. You're trying to create a whole body power, a pulse from the ground to make you move, and you use that pulse to make you change position. Now we're going to a straight leg, straight spine, standing up tall. So this is more like classic hula hoop. And I'm trying to feel this wave pulse from the feet. I'm on the ball of the feet, so I'm slightly up. I've got the ankles involved, and I'm trying to pulse from the ankles all the way up the spine to make the hula hoop go round. Now again, another experiment. I'm going low down to the knees. So I'm trying to pulse the knees only and make the hula hoop go round at the knee joint. So I'm trying to experiment with this body flow, finding different areas of the body flow and trying to feel it in different places. Ultimately in martial arts we need this flow to go through the whole body smoothly, so it starts from the ground and goes all the way up into the hands, or it will start at the core and go out down to the legs and out up to the hands. So there's two ways of doing the body flow. But here in the hula hoop it's always starting from the floor. You're pulsing from the floor and trying to get this rhythm to make the hula hoop go round. Now after the knees we're going to also try even lower. So now I'm trying right down at the ankles. So I've got to be at the ball of the feet, so my ankles are pumping, and I'm trying to create a pump right down at the ankles. So it's very interesting, a difficult thing to do, but you can see what I'm trying to do. I'm experimenting with the body flow, different areas of the body flow. And for martial arts, for our overall body conditioning and health, this body flow is very, very good for us. It is great fun. You really feel it in your body, and it's extremely good. It gets the lymphatic system going, and it gets the blood flow going. Now I'm trying the most difficult one, and you can experiment with this again as well along with me, or try this in your own time. Here I'm trying to create this body flow through the body, but now not use the legs. You see, the legs have got to pump to get the hula hoop. Now I'm trying to use the arms, so I hold with the arms, and I've got both. For a moment I've got both the arms and the legs, so I'm pumping with the shoulders and pumping with the hips to try and create this flow. And when I can get the hang of it and the shoulders are going, I'm trying to let go with the legs, so I'm hanging from the bar, and I'm only then pumping from the shoulders. So I've got to hold a tension in my upper body, a tension in my spine to get this going. You can see here that the arms and legs both pumping. I can get a powerful pump in the hula hoop. And now when I let go of the legs, I'm trying to keep it going, but as you can see it's very, very difficult to do. But this is all about trying. You see, this training, it does not matter if you fail. It's the action of trying. When you try to do this body flow, you are working your body connectivity. You're connecting your bones together and you're moving your joints. So whether you succeed or not, it doesn't matter. You've got to try. It's the action of trying that is going to give you the health benefits of this. You've got to try moving your joints in a flow and moving your joints in a rhythm. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little workout. Let me know how you get on in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in one of these other videos.